Good day, YouTube. Alan here with an update on the Tetanus Rat project. Received my 6.0 and the 4L ADE transmission late Saturday night. Just got it in here Sunday morning just before I head to work. Got it hooked up to the bench here. 3 steps forward, 1 step back. Ears broke off at 2 of my bolt holes to mount it to the back of the 6.0 were actually broken before we got there. You can tell by the discoloration here on the ears where it was dirty and black. It's been cracked for quite some time, so when we removed it, tapped it with a hammer, tried to separate, it broke. So I don't know if I'll be able to use this transmission or not. I'll do a little research, see if this could actually be welded, but I don't believe so. I may need a whole new housing, in which case, you know, this is junk other than internal parts that may be salvageable. I was told it lost second and third, and then reverse went right behind it. The oil coming out of it's pretty dark, so she's burnt up pretty good, but we will continue to tear it apart. Just like I said, this is my first time delving into the transmission world. We're going to learn something out of it one way or the other, even if it's just parts. I do have a 4L60E sitting here on the floor from the donor truck. As you can tell, the donor truck is out here. And if you look out there to the front of the doors there, we've got the 5.3 sitting here, and we've got the 6.0 in front of the other door, with the torque converter still attached. It was a 5-bolt as opposed to a 3-bolt kind of deal. So that's where we're at this week. We've got them in. We've got the wire harness for the 6.0, computer, all 9. He ended up hacking the harness here to the transmission. So if I'm going to save this harness, I'm going to need to resplice the transmission side so the engine and transmission come in there. On the plus side, I did get the fuel pedal, which is, and a brand new radiator. I don't know if I'll be able to use that or not, but we'll see going forward what we can save, what we can use. Worst case scenario, we got a good 6.0. I do have video of that running before he pulled it. And hopefully next weekend we'll get it on the stand, maybe get it fired up briefly, and we'll start rewiring the 5.3 harness. For the rat rod, I believe probably going to be my easier option. Maybe not, because that's drive-by cable as opposed to drive-by wire. I got a little research to do, see if I can do it. Use that or use the 6.0 harness, which case it's going to be a lot of splicing, because he did hack it up. Or you can order an aftermarket kind of harness to use for it, but you know, it's really not in the budget, so I need to rework the harness, and that's where we'll be headed. So just a quick update what Tetanus Rat project is in there. We didn't get a lot accomplished this weekend, but we were waiting on the transmission. That's what we were high hopes for. So it's on the transmission work stand, about drained out, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more fluid once we dive into it and keep working. That's it. We'll try to get something better, some better footage here this week. Like I said, we got 2 engines, both running engines. We'll tear them down a little bit. We'll get one on the engine stand. I think we'll get the 6.0 on the engine stand. We'll try and fire it up. I don't think we need the transmission side of the harness to fire it up. We just need to plug in 1 wire on the brains to get it fired up on the factory harness. So we may do that before we even try to rework it. So that's it. Hopefully next week, get some good footage in here of doing something, either disassembling this 4L ADE, reworking some of the harness, maybe a little of both. We'll see where the weather holds up. You know, I did get a lot more cleaning done in the garage here. Space I can actually walk around the 54, both sides of it pretty easily now. I've got some insulation gone, some bags of garbage gone. We're set up on the back of the back of the 54 here. We have the harness, the 5.3 harness here set up, and we'll tackle that up, a place to work on it. So, all right, thank you, YouTube. We'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Thank you.